And hello everyone, it's Aimer here. Today I'm gonna showcase my Gley build and my Smithereens build. I'm gonna showcase it in Gluttony and in Molten Fortress because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna waste my time trying to do the filer with Gley. So yeah, so let's get right into it. For my Gley build, we're gonna use Predator Instinct. Um, Honestly, doesn't really make a huge difference. It's only a 6% firearm attack increase. Here you can see you only need to keep firing the same weapon for 2 seconds to achieve the level 2 firearm attack increase. As like I mentioned, it's only a 6% increase, so it's not really big. I'm just put it there because I like it, right? So we're gonna use shot focus, more firearm attack increase. We're gonna use increase HP and battle of stamina to achieve more duration. We're gonna use Wakatero because we're gonna try to be always less than 50% HP for the bonus. Steel extension for more duration on our mm, increased sensory. MP conversion and nimble fingers for more cooldown here. And focus on dimension and focus on attribute for more cooldown because we don't really need defense. Um, and maximize duration for even longer duration. As you can see here, we're on cooldown of 7.3 seconds and duration of 9.6. So we overcap it by a lot. So you could probably change it like maybe some defense if you would like to, but honestly, it's all up to you. So this is my Gongley build. For the external components, we're gonna use Annihilation because of the 4 set bonus. Pretty much whenever we are at 50% HP, we're gonna get the mass increase of the Annihilation set, plus also we get some skill duration. For the reactor, it doesn't matter, so I just suggest you have one that cooldown, and the ideal would be one with skill cooldown and with skill duration to achieve the even higher duration and even lower cooldown. So this is my components. Now, for the main build of the Smithereens, here we go. This one I called weak fire because this pretty much just melts any colossus that's weak to fire, which we're gonna use on Gluttony, and you will see later in the video. We're gonna use the three pretty much necessary for every weapon modules, which is rifling reinforcement, fire rate, and bird concentration. As you know, the Smithereens, because of its unique ability, doesn't need firearm critical hit rate because it's fixed at 100% whenever you hit all of your like bullet shots or your pellets, however you wanna call it, your shells, your bullets. Um, and that's pretty much this Smithereens unique ability in a nutshell. You pretty much just like have like fixed 100% critical hit rate, and you have shell capacity +4, so you shoot more bullets. Let's call them bullets. So now this is why we use shell up. Shell up makes us shoot even more bullets, which pretty much translates to more damage. So that's what we want. Since we are also this Smithereens is also a really big firearm um, attack, base attack. We're gonna have to increase that, right? So we're gonna use action and reaction. And since we have fixed 100% critical hit rate, we're gonna use concentration priority for even more crit damage. Now, this is because Weakpoint is also really good on Smithereens. It's not like super crazy at all or something, but if you hit with all your bullets, you do like really crazy damage. So we're gonna have to bump the Weakpoint damage up in order to be more consistent with our damage. Now, since we are obviously this is a fire build, we're gonna stack fire attribute modules: fire priority, fire enhancement, and heat circulation. I know that some people say that heat circulation is bad and is really not the best, but the thing is that I tried Gluttony with 3 different builds, and these 3 builds all gave me the same time, which was 17 seconds, but with this one, it was mostly 16 seconds. Now, what it does is that the fire attack of your firearm increases by 90% for 5 seconds. which is a really crazy burst damage. And since we're trying to kill Gluttony as fast as possible, um, this is gonna work perfectly. Now, I know between 16 and 17 seconds is not like a huge deal, so you can replace it with Real Life Fighter or with Fire Conductor. Those are the three builds that the three modules that I change, and they all gave me pretty much the same result. So it's up to you. Now, as you can see here, I have a strong fire build, which is for the Colossus that are strong to fire. With my current build, I'm able to kill Molten Fortress. It is same in one phase. So it doesn't really matter that we are focusing so much on fire because Molten Fortress still dies. Obviously, if you had chill instead of fire and fire priority, you will do more damage. But I don't have chill, and I don't think I'm gonna add more catalyst to the Smithereens. But if you want to, you can do it, and probably you will die faster. And Real Life Fighter, because what Real Life Fighter does is that whenever you hit a weak point, your firearm increases by 10% up to 10 stacks. So it's a lot of firearm increase, but you have to hit the weak points. And yeah, that's pretty much the builds I will showcase out, like I mentioned, in Molten Fortress and in Gluttony. I will also show you my substat rolls in a bit. So now for the substat rolls in the weapon core rolls and the inversion reinforcement you need. So as you can see here, this is my weapon core rolls: fire attack, firearm attack, hip fire accuracy, and sprint speed. Now here you can see my substat rolls: firearm critical hit damage, Weakpoint damage, firearm attack, and bonus firearm attack versus Colossus. The reason I didn't choose any percentage versus Colossus in my weapon core is because if we go to the information of the Smithereens, now here obviously it will show more whenever we are like actually in game. It's because precisely this fire attack increases a lot with this, which is what we needed to kill Gluttony. I tried doing double Colossus 290% bonus damage, and you cannot one phase Gluttony no matter what you do. It's really inconsistent. I was doing it maybe like twice every 10 tries, so you do not need that. If you go do this, you will 100% kill Gluttony one phase. I tried it several times, no fails. And yeah, like this is the substats you need. And for the inversion reinforcement, it's pretty much focus on your attribute. Like I said, this is mostly focused on Gluttony, so I'm using fire rounds. And this because why not? Whatever you do not pick this. If you choose this, you will heal yourself for a bit and you will lose damage because of how Annihilation and Tyrope works. There's also Gley. So whatever you do not pick this one. Pick whatever you want except this one. For attribute, like I said, you will match your weapon. Mine is fire, so I'm doing fire. If you're gonna do something that requires chill or electric, you just change it. So that's pretty much the build in a nutshell. And I will show the videos on Molten Fortress and Gluttony. This will be the build for Molten Fortress, and this will be the build for Gluttony. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.